Imagine my shock when people tell me that Hollywood Studios is their least favorite Disney park. Back at Disney's Hollywood Studios, my favorite park. I actually haven't been here in a minute. I'm gonna tell you a story today. It's gonna be a little more personal. But before we get to that, there is a ride that's changing forever. Like literally after today, it's never gonna be the same again. And I'm excited to go on it one more time in the state that it is. Hello, Gertie, how are you doing today? Does this work? I think it does now. I think it actually makes sound. For the longest time it didn't make sound. Let's see. Hello? No? Hold on, pull. Oh, no, wait, it's not working. You used to be able to pull it and it would make sounds. I mean, it's making its own sounds, but I don't think it's like, you can't control it anymore. Or I feel like you used to be able to pull it more. I definitely feel like the crowds are here right now, kind of lingering from Easter. This is a long line for the 3:15 show of Indiana Jones right now. By the way, this story is actually really important to you guys, or I hope you guys can learn something from it by the end of this video. But starting off, I used to work here at Disney's Hollywood Studio as a custodial / entertainment cast members, depending on what year it was. Hey, Chip. That's so funny. So, oh wait, you can't forget about Dale. Chip didn't see me. Maybe I can get Dale's attention. But honestly, I don't want to take away from these guys' experience. Hi, Dale. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, wait. Oh, this is interesting. So they're actually taking pictures. So this is, normally they just do like a meet and greet where you see them from a distance. But right now you can actually wait in line and get photos with PhotoPass. I wonder if this is like a new thing. I don't know. Someone lost their sunglasses. So sad. Anyways, one of my fondest memories as a custodial is actually right over here, because during the fireworks, all the custodial would, you know, hang out right here, watch it, and then we do the firework cleanup. And firework cleanup also symbolized the end of my shift, because we usually go home not too long after that. So that was always a nice memory. On my way to and from break, I'd run into the likes of Pluto and Fancy Nancy. For what it's worth, the animation courtyard is popping off today. A lot of people are here. Darth Vader's at a 40-minute wait, Chewbacca 40-minute wait. Even though the aerial show behind me isn't open right now, this is still bringing a ton of people, which means probably there's just a lot of crowds in the park today in general. But yeah, I would go on my break behind the Disney Junior Dance Party sign. It was a good time. This area was nice because, yeah, I see it. It means break time, food time. My brain would get excited. One thing I don't talk about a lot when it comes to vlogging in the parks is that I have the utmost respect for the cast members and just the whole park in general. So there will be things I don't talk about just because I like to preserve the magic. Sometimes I still feel like I work here. Because I just, you know, I really loved working here. Anyway, funny story about the aerial show. One time, not me, my custodial friend opened these doors when they weren't meant to be open. And some friends got a little surprise of Ariel. And, you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna ruin the magic, but yeah. I mean, there are so many stories that I just haven't told you guys on YouTube. Maybe because I shouldn't, or maybe just because it would take forever. I mean, one awesome story is that one time I was held back, aka I was extended in my shift. I was annoyed at first, but then they told me, Jojo, you like the parks, we know you do YouTube. Bob Iger's hosting a private party for all his hotel customers and stuff because he was announcing something big. And they had a party down here in Pixar AV. It felt like Pixar Pier from Disneyland, but here, you know. Inside Out had a bar. It was Mike and Sully Cake Pops. There was a real life of Wall-E just going down the street right here. It was pretty insane. If anything, I was like, dang, I wish, you know, the regular guests could do that. But at the time, obviously, I wasn't going to talk about it because it was private information and I was part of the company. But now I can say whatever I want. Hey, Sully. Good to see you, buddy. Have a good day. Looking good, looking spiffy. Now, I really wanted to meet Edna Approved today. This experience actually came back recently in the last 4 or 5 months, I believe. And I purposely wore all black and I didn't wear flip-flops because she was making fun of my flip-flops last time, but it's at a 30-minute wait right now. So I'm gonna try to swing back near the end of the day. Hopefully we can get to say hi. But for some reason, the coolest superhero has little to no line, so we're gonna say hi. Frozone. I came all the way here today just to tell you that you're the coolest superhero. I always gotta remind you, feel me? I come around a decent bit, but you know, you're the coolest. And I'm still trying to get some of that swagger for myself. Do you have any tips? Like, give me a pose. Give me like a cool superhero. Oh, yes, sir. Yes. Okay, one more. Give me one more. Come on, that's a good one. Oh, okay, I'm learning. I'm gonna take this footage and practice it. Oh, Oh, and the superhero pose, of course. I love this. We're having a little photo shoot. Edna would be so proud of you. You feel me? Anyway, he does look good. Also, I mean, I was gonna say the whole "where's my super suit" thing, but you got it on. Wait, where's my super suit? Can you get me one? Can you hook me up with Edna? I have to talk. You're right. I gotta go talk to Edna. You're right, you're right. Good to see you, buddy. Actually, I just realized I have to meet Edna today just because look at my hat. This hat comes all the way from Shanghai Disneyland, so I gotta impress her. I feel like she'd be impressed. But the reason why I tell you these random little stories, and I could tell you many more, is just because I'm trying to paint a picture that Hollywood Studios has a very, very near and deep place in my heart. I haven't even gotten to entertainment yet, but as a custodial, I really found myself as JoJo, as a Florida local here. When I was doing the CP in Magic Kingdom, it felt temporary, but when I came here, the cast members that I worked with, both in custodial and around the park, were so amazing and so kind to me, and there was no way I was gonna leave. Literally, I had no intentions of leaving, but then one day after a Christmas party, I went to a audition at 8 a.m. in the morning when I was out until 2 a.m. the night before to dance. It was for a parade performer, and it led me to a whole new world. Also, recently I took a break, and during that time I realized that there was something I wasn't bringing to my vlogs that I missed, which was, well, dancing, which one day I'll bring the dancing vlogs back, but two is like a component of my education, mental health, which plays a huge role in my life. I recently just started getting back into therapy, which is needed. I don't think there's any shame to say that. So I want to kind of make some of my vlogs a little more personal. Not every vlog can be a huge banger. And I know that people watching right now, you guys appreciate these more intimate vlogs. So yeah, there's a reason to this story. Anyway, let's keep moving. I hear some drums. One time when I was cleaning my trash out back here, I got scared by the people you're about to see. Hey Jesse, you have a good day. Hey Woody. Have a good day, buddy. Oh man. Also one time, I saw a kid run after Woody and Jesse, and he got tackled. So that's why they say that now. I was in the back of a viral video. Now these are the guys I was talking about. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's a whole little parade. Jesse and Woody are back out after some water. Hey, Jesse. Oh, hey, yes, sir. Yeah, hey. See, that was me when I was being a cast member. Andy's backyard. It's like Moses parting the Red Sea. Look at all the people. It's pretty crowded right now. It's kind of fun. I feel like I'm a part of something, even though I'm just kind of trailing behind a little bit. Wait, this is the easiest way to get through a park. Just follow the green army men. This was not my plan, but I'm having fun with it. I'm like trying not to get too close. You just gotta stay behind the cast member in the blue shirt right there. We call them the blueberries. Anyway, they're about to perform, so we can watch a little bit of it today. One of my favorite things about Hollywood Studios is these guys. They're very talented.
All right, soldiers, secure the perimeter. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing out here? We're drawing an imaginary line right here, and it's going all the way around. We don't want anybody crossing this line for your safety and our safety. Can I get a sir? Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. There we go. I like that camera. Sony game. Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that energy. Have fun, everybody. That's an order. Can I get a sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, sir, secure on the right. Very good. All right, then, everybody. Operation Have a Good Time has begun. Yay! Soldiers, play Cadence 2. Cadence 2. Sir, yes, sir. Why, this will help with the sun. Binoculars. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Looking good, everybody.
All right, everybody, finish the phrase. To infinity
And
beyond. Easy, easy.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Imagine my shock when people tell me that Hollywood Studios is their least favorite Disney park. I mean, you just get so many different environments that are both for kids and mature adults, which I love. Number two, I decided to leave the show a little bit early because there's a little kid behind me who couldn't really see, so I decided to give him my spot. Now, I do things like that all the time, and I usually don't talk about it on the vlogs, but I feel like it's important to let everyone know at home that everything you see on camera isn't reality. You know, at the end of the day, as content creators or any media you watch, we kind of choose what we put out there. And like, yeah, that's one thing I didn't need the show, but it was cute. He was really excited. It makes my day when I can make someone else's day. And that's what I used to do all the time as a custodial here at Hollywood Studios. Always making new friends. What's your name, brother?
Max Zimmer,
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Mooresville, Charlotte.
Are you having a good day?
Yeah.
What's one fun thing you've done?
Star Tours.
Oh my gosh. You know, I'm actually about to talk about that later. Something special is happening to that ride soon.
Really?
Yeah. Now this is more of a hot take, but Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, I obviously love this land. Oh my gosh, wait, Chewbacca's right over there. We gotta get a close look at. I haven't said hi to Ray in a long time. I don't think I will be able to today. Hi, bye. I think it's awesome how you can be a Star Wars fan or not be a Star Wars fan. Just in general, I feel like everyone just loves Chewbacca. He's just like such a loving teddy bear, basically, right? Look at him, he's so cute. They got Chewbacca in 4K. Oh, he almost tripped. Aww. You know, the other day I talked about the illusion of the cars right here, how nothing's holding up, it's like floating. But the only thing is like, it would make it more of an illusion if it was like going up and down, you know? Come to think about it, even though I've never actually worked in Galaxy's Edge, the reason why I ever got a job as a full-time custodial was because of Galaxy's Edge. They got a lot of people from the regular Hollywood Studios land to come work here, which is technically a whole different training requirement. So they needed full-time staff to work in the regular Hollywood Studios, especially when Galaxy's Edge was like first opening. It was very hyped, very busy. So that's why I was instantly able to go from part-time, well, not even part-time, go from college program to full-time. Oh, hey Ray. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah?
Trying to avoid the first route as best I can.
Yeah.
But they haven't caught us yet today.
You know, Ray, I never noticed how this car, or what is this, a car or vehicle?
Speeder.
What is it?
A land speeder.
A land speeder. I didn't realize the land speeder was actually like floating.
What else would they do?
From my planet, we have wheels and stuff. Yeah, I know.
Odd. How inefficient.
I know it is very inefficient. We tend to be a little more inefficient at times, but we're learning from you guys. We're learning from the best. So.
Well, I mean, a lot more impressive when it works.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Chewbacca, you got to get the land speeder to work. It's just not a good day. It's okay. Oh, yep. There's a piece of it right there, huh? Well, if I had any expertise, I'd help you, but I'm not really a scientist or an engineer. Yeah. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. Huh? Yeah, yep. A land speeder. I've been calling it a car for the longest time. That's crazy. There's Vi. The whole gang hanging out. So many new friends. What's your name?
Isabella.
And where are you from, Isabella?
Kentucky.
Are you having a good day?
Yeah.
What's one fun thing you've done today? Tough decision, I know. You're in Disney. You're doing a lot of fun stuff.
Railroad.
Okay, fair enough. You know, reflecting on it as well, it's kind of crazy not related to my cast member life, but some of my first really viral videos on YouTube while I was working for the company started here in Galaxy's Edge. This land itself has brought so much success to my life. Without Galaxy's Edge, I might have not been able to get a job in Disney World as quick. And without Galaxy's Edge, it would have not given me the confidence to keep doing YouTube and realizing, hey, I can do this, you know? Like, just because I'm not a Tim Tracker or whoever other popular YouTubers were out back then, I was a small fry, and I still consider myself a small fry in the grand scale of everything. But getting those viral videos back then really was a huge pivotal point where I'm like, hey, what's going on here? Should I keep trying? Are people actually enjoying the content I make? So again, huge shout out to everything here. And then I had viral TikToks of my lightsaber breaking. I mean, Chewbacca, right? As much as I would love to constantly make more content with them, I've actually taken a step back from that. You probably have noticed that over the last couple of years, just because I wanted my content to be focused on my adventures compared to the awesome adventures of Star Wars characters. But it's always nice to say hi to them. I can tell they remember me. Wait, what the heck? I know I haven't been here in a minute, but Donald and Daisy are meeting together by Grand Avenue? There's an actual line. It's not like a little pop-up. It's a whole meet and greet. I love that they're bringing characters back. I haven't seen too many characters meet here since before the pandemic. And the fact that Donald and Daisy are together, that's like iconic. Like, I don't think you can technically meet them together like this in their original outfits pretty much anywhere else right now. You can meet Donald in Animal Kingdom, hey Donald, but not together. This is awesome, what? So this line is about a 20 to 35 minute wait. They actually just started doing this week. So that's awesome. I knew it was kind of new. Holy moly, Star Tours is at a 50 freaking minute wait. Are you kidding me? I actually was talking to some cast members. I might know why it's like this. I thought I was going crazy. And again, I don't like to constantly talk about crowds, especially if someone's getting ready for their vacation and they see me saying it's so busy, it's so crowded. But it is very busy today. And it's not just me. It's the end of Easter break. It's the end of spring break. And everyone's kind of clamoring in, getting their last like vacation. Also, I love this area, the Backlot Express. I don't eat here that much, but like the theming is great. Recently, I feel like I've been covering a lot of old restaurant, quick service theming areas because coming in 2019, I always covered the new stuff, but sometimes I forget to look back and reflect and appreciate what's already been here, you know? I feel like that's like a life lesson like snuffed in there. I don't know. So we've made it to one of my favorite locations in all of Walt Disney World, Sunset Boulevard. I used to work here during the holidays, but something I've never noticed before. This is new. Fairfax Fair. They have a Bell Cup of Enchantment. Okay. Cranberry and passion fruit orange guava juices topped with a yellow shimmer. That kind of sounds yum, refreshing. And then the Enchanted Rose. Obviously they have these snacks. Oh, it must be kind of new because they have this here. I don't know when this came out. I have actually no idea because the Beauty and the Beast shows are right across the way. Wait, when? Why am I seeing all this new stuff? So I asked the cast member. She said it was like a couple months old. I had no idea. We're seeing so much new things today, both old and new. So don't worry, guys. You're not the only ones that get surprised or caught off guard by new things. So do I. Anyways, Sunset Boulevard. I loved working here. I was a little sad when I first was positioned here because when I first came to full-time custodial, I was working on the west side, Toy Story Land, Grand Avenue, and then when the new schedule dropped, they put me over here away from a lot of my friends. But I took it as a sign of responsibility and that they trusted me in a busier area. And honestly, I soon formed a deep love for this place. One of my favorite things to do was to clean the trash cans in the Tower Terror. There's actual trash cans in there. I'm not gonna tell you where, like in the queue. I'm not gonna tell you where they are, but they're hidden, they're tiny, and I loved getting a little break. Point is that this was actually the last place I ever worked as a custodial, was this location, was Sunset Boulevard. And there's a little more to this story. It's actually funny, kind of sad, everything's okay. I feel like every other day someone tells me that Rock and Roller Coaster is open or that it's closed. Today it is closed. They've been having a lot of like issues recently, so I wonder what they're gonna do. Just, you know, a lot of downtime, but you can still go over to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, which is where I actually wanted to go to begin with. Lightning strikes Disney, ka-chow. Who's driving this? Like, hello? He's out of here. Wait, seriously, I'm looking around. Who's operating Lightning McQueen? Like, I don't see anyone. It's like Disney magic. We have a real life Lightning McQueen just doing his thing right now. This is more entertaining than anything else I've seen all day. Oh, he's doing tricks. My last shift as a custodial was at Lightning McQueen's Raceway Academy. The last restroom I ever cleaned was Lightning Raceway Academy's bathrooms. That's a cast member only way we don't do it. But this right here was the scene of the crime. One thing about rules when it comes to Disney specifically is that they usually make them to prevent things that already happened in the park. You know, Disney's not omniscient. They don't know when someone's gonna do something silly or stupid or just make a mistake that ends up hurting someone else or destroying property. Point is, here at Lightning McQueen's Raceway Academy, it's majority a kid show. You get to see Lightning McQueen and all that jazz, but there's these like silver benches, and one big rule is no lap sitting. And they say that everywhere in the park, but specifically here, because one time when I was enjoying my lap shift, making some magic around the park, someone's like, yo, Jojo, get over here. Basically, a kid was standing on his dad's knees, and he wanted to see Lightning McQueen. He fell over, so he fell over, hit his head, started bleeding everywhere because those benches aren't soft. And he ran to the bathroom and ran outside. They had to close down this whole area. And the kid ended up being fine, but that was literally the last thing I ever did, was clean someone's blood. The reason why it was my last shift is because when I auditioned, I got the role as entertainment, and I've talked a lot about Disney entertainment and my struggles and my triumphs, but I haven't talked about the one thing that really almost got me back to the job. Oh, Lightning McQueen is doing his thing. What's up, bud? He's showing off for the vlog. Again, I don't know who's operating this, but you know what? I'm just gonna believe that this is a sentient being. He's real, he's alive, and he only comes out when he feels like it. Yeah, okay, see, now he's looking right at me. Oh. He's out of here. One of the big reasons why I actually got hired at Disney for entertainment is because they needed me for a specific reason, and that was a specific character, but more importantly, Fantasmic starring Mickey Mouse. I am proud to say that I worked at the biggest nighttime spectacular show that Walt Disney World provides. They have 2 showings tonight, 8:30 and 10. It's kind of cool. I asked the cast member if I could walk back here real quick, and they said sure. Normally, you don't really get to walk this way unless it's nighttime, so seeing all these wonderful portraits gets you excited, and I'm excited to even see right now. I kind of wish I could just go back there and see what's happening. Now we can't go back any further because obviously it's daytime and they only open those gates when the show is happening, but a little funny backstory, this was actually my favorite show. It still is my favorite show, at least one of my favorite shows after traveling the world, but I moved down here to Florida and I had a Fantasmic phone case. Crazy to think that 2.5 years later, I would get the opportunity to work in my favorite show. I didn't even think I'd ever do entertainment. It wasn't like a goal. It just, the opportunity presented itself and I went for it. Once the pandemic happened, I was furloughed and I never actually got to perform in front of a live studio audience. I did the full show, I did it with a small crowd, but never in a big crowd. So when they called me back to work for entertainment, the main reason why I wanted to come back was literally to perform at least once in the Fantasmic show. And it was very, very hard to turn around and say no. I had to do what's better for me. That's a tough thing. That's a huge point of this story, is doing what's best for you. It doesn't matter if it's Disney, it doesn't matter if it's your friends, it's just, it's not easy because, you know, you care about the people, you care about the situation, you work so hard, and sometimes things don't go your way. You can put in your best effort and it just doesn't work sometimes. It was really hard for me to turn away, but I said no, I don't want to. I'm gonna focus on YouTube. I'm gonna focus on a career around me. And obviously I've had a blast. I've been able to do so much and meet so many of you guys. It's really one of my favorite parts. But the kicker to this whole story is that I was very sad. Like when Fantasmic first came back, I started crying. When they made the announcement, I was crying, and it was sad. Like this was just a sad story about a dream I never got to see fulfilled. You know, it seemed too perfect to be real, just going from custodial to being on top of that mountain, basically. But when the show came back, the role that I wanted to do specifically, the role I was trained for, was completely gone because they redid the show. So imagine how much more disappointed I would have been if I actually decided to go back to Disney and didn't do what was best for me. And Disney did what's best for them. Like, no shade to Disney. Like, they didn't even know this was a thing. They don't care about my little role, but they made a new show and they took out the part that I was a part of, which I really wanted to do again. I would have not been able to be Aladdin in the show, basically. That's all I'm gonna really say. I can go into more detail. I'll probably talk about it more on Patreon, honestly. Sometimes the right choice is the hardest thing to do. And I don't know, maybe one of you guys are struggling with decisions and choices out there in your life right now. So I figured, why not relate it to Disney? Something that was very scary is that you don't know what the right answer is gonna be. But that's life, you know? So, point is that when it comes to making decisions, make a decision and stick with it. Because I've done a lot. Also, the Bell Show is performing right now and I hear the music. Do what's best for you. You have to make sure you're okay before everyone else is okay. I say that a lot. Gotta take care of yourself. Now, one ride is changing forever and it's never gonna be the same after today. So let's go over there. Also, my camera was propped up on this stone. I was watching all the ants crawl on my camera, so I gotta fix that real quick. Little inside baseball, one of my biggest parts of the show was in the Pocahontas scene, which is what they took out, you know, and they replaced it with Aladdin, Elsa, and Mulan. I still get a little choked up every now and then when I think about entertainment and my life here as a cast member, but I have to remind myself that sometimes things in life aren't meant to stay with you forever. I think people, places, things come in to teach you a lesson, and sometimes they stay for a year, sometimes they stay for 3 months, sometimes they're with you your whole life. But at the end of the day, it's important to appreciate the past, but also look forward towards the future. So again, another part of my lesson is that don't be hung up on the past. Things might seem better back then, but again, there's just so much to look forward to. So if you're in a rough spot right now, it will get better. And it's okay to relish on the past and appreciate those memories. Like sometimes I think about my friends and how we've all gone in separate ways and we're all growing, but that's part of life. And as an adult, I'm seeing this real time with me. You know, I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to take a break, to reflect on some of the emotions that I was feeling. And even as of right now, I'm still not completely like 100%. I don't think I'll ever be. But again, the past is the past. The past helps you with the future. And yeah, it's never bad to walk down memory lane though. You feel me? I think that's one of the reasons why people love Disney World so much, because a lot changes, but also a lot stays the same. Maybe that's why some people get more annoyed when things go away or they make big changes like the dinosaur, because imagine the dad and his kid who went on that ride when he was like 4, and that's like a sacred place to you. And even though your kid might be 20 something, 40 something with his own kid, you can look back on that one attraction and even come back with him one day and relish in that memory. So for someone like me who has had so many different experiences, both on a personal and professional level in these parks, it's hard not for me to get nostalgic every time I walk through here. I mean, I could tell you so many fun stories. I mean, some of you have seen some of these adventures I've had on my YouTube vlogs, you know, and there's a lot more. Oh, that guy just got attacked by balloons. Are you okay? One time I got attacked by balloons with Dan in Magic Kingdom when his sister was visiting. Like, I'm telling you, everything links to something. I don't know. It was on my mind today. I'm glad I'm kind of sharing this. I hope this is all making sense to you. I hope, I don't know. I'm just trying to add a little bit of realisticness into my vlogs, you know, compared to just talking on about what's new. Personifying my videos. I like doing that. I haven't done it recently. I found Potato Land. There it is, Potato. I don't know why I stopped in here. Oh, I remember. I have a little Potato Land photo shoot right now. Okay. I think that change is hard, change is scary, and sometimes I'm not completely over the fact that I left Disney when I did. It wasn't on my terms, but it led to so much more. And it was sad, and it's sad sometimes to think about it, but it got better. Things get better. Sad story with a good ending and a good future. We have so much to look forward to. Now, let's talk about this ride finally. Also, I really like the lighting right now. Like, someone take a screenshot. Like, photo pass who? Me? Huh? Potato Land. I've never posed like this before. Aladdin pose? Do you trust me? Okay, let's go. Last thing. I forgot to mention this. But the announcements and what they're showing through Disney parks right now. One, Avatar Land in Disneyland. That looks absolutely sick. I'm not gonna get like super duper excited until I actually see it getting built. But I saw this fun take from Peter from Ordinary Adventures. They're hoping that the ride is similar to a ride that they have in Shanghai, the Pirates ride. That'd be absolutely amazing. And then number two, my friend David covered it really well. I'm gonna show his video in a second, but they released a big video on YouTube from Disney Imagineering about the animatronics for Tianas Bayou Adventure, and they look great. Check this out.
Are we ready for this? Because Disney has shown us another first look at more audio animatronics figures coming to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And my jaw has been on the floor ever since. Like, there's some characters coming to life here that I did not expect. In fact, Disney has created a ton of new characters here, and it looks like they're going to get fully fleshed out audio animatronics, singing, dancing, and really making the Bayou come to life. I think this ride is going to wow every single one of us. And it's also great to see that Tiana will have different fully fleshed out audio animatronics. But speaking of fleshed out, this is what Louis looks like with no skin on. But look, it's amazing. And it even looks like maybe he's conducting. So we're going to see like what a full audio animatronics band with these advanced looks specifically created just for this ride. It really makes me feel like the animated movie is real. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this at a Disney park in this way. These figures will debut in the ride at Magic Kingdom this summer and later this year at Disneyland Park. And for even more audio animatronics, check out this new Imagineering series.
Always making new friends. What's your name?
Ansley.
Nice to meet you. Now, you gotta show off your pins. This one specifically. Show that to the vlog. Oh my gosh. It's Piglet. Oh, you got more you want to show off? Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. Very cool, very cool. I love that. Starting tomorrow, they're adding new situations with Grogu, Ahsoka, the Mandalorian. Now, normally, I feel like little details like this doesn't mean that big of a deal for most rides, but this is huge. Because it's like a whole new ride. You're literally getting a whole new track, a different way the car is gonna move, a new adventure in the Star Wars universe. The adventure is always continuing, and I'm very excited. I'm coming back here tomorrow. I will be vlogging that. I honestly wanted to go on this ride at least once more before they added everything, because I thought tomorrow was gonna be the busy day. But Star Tours is still at a 35-minute wait, which means I can't even imagine how tomorrow is gonna be. But I'm excited. Like, seriously, it's basically a whole new ride. It's gonna be a fun time.
Hold it right there, Captain. I'm not actually the captain. We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen her? No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. This is the traitor we're looking for. Blast them!
Oh my gosh! Jeez! Oh my god! It's so bad back here, I'm telling you guys.
Don't you dare make the totalize me! Archer, I don't like the look of this. And you've just got worse!
Star Tours, what are you doing here?
Rain! I haven't seen Rain forever. Oh, I have such a crush on
We're
her.
gonna need some cover.
I'm hoping that tomorrow when I do weigh in this line, I will get one of the new scenes. Always making new friends. What's your name, buddy?
Harrison.
Where are you from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Dope. Are you having a good day? I love your shirt, by the way. It caught me off guard right away. I guess there's only one thing left to do before we leave the park for today. And you guys know what it is. The queue for this place is really dope. Look at little Jack up there. What superpower would you like to have? It's a tough question. If you're only allowed to have one superpower, I feel like mine would be speed. I feel like speed is low-key OP. Like, in the ways it's been used in comic books, going back in time. If there's anyone to ask fashion advice about, it's Edna Approved. Look at all of her accolades. Okay, so last time I wore flip-flops. Not the best fashion to, you know. So I got a new outfit today. How do you like it? We got the black. Yeah, and then I decided to add a little bit of color. Now this is from China, Shanghai. Is it cool? Do you like it? Because the last girl I showed, she didn't really like it. But do you like it? Because your opinion counts. Yeah, you like it? Perfect. Ah, yeah, it has our little friend on there too. I'm glad you like the style. Oh yes, Edna's sign of approval for the hat. No one could ever make fun of me again for wearing this hat. Thank you, Edna. Oh, I love that. This is now Edna approved Disney merchandise. Thank you so much. Should we do a photo together to commemorate? Let's do it. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. I started seeing Edna like signal to writing. I'm like, is she asking to sign my hat? And she was. What a great way to end the day. I mean, I almost didn't wait for her and I'm glad I did. She likes the hat. I know you guys like the hats. Look at this, guys. Edna. I was thinking about this while I was waiting in line for her. I should start collecting signatures, but to make it more fun, what if I did it with this hat? I don't know. It's Edna approved. I feel even cooler wearing it now. Like, I don't know. That just made my day. It's the little things in Disney, you know? Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell. And I guess I'll be back here tomorrow for Star Wars. Every day's a blessed day to be alive. See you soon. Oh, also, they close off this area around 5 o'clock. So like, I got freaked out for a second. I'm like, am I somewhere I shouldn't be? But you just walk out the side. This also reminds me of working here because I used to come back here after it was closed to clean up and yeah, you know, party. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for watching.